Ask me.
We've got everyone exactly where we want them.
Let's talk about the stuff Harry D'Souza really doesn't want getting out. MobLand has secrets, and I mean deep, dirty ones. You thought this was just another gritty crime drama? No, it's a layered mess of secrets, lies, and some painfully deliberate choices the average viewer misses while Googling who dies in Episode 7. So let's talk about 5 of the darkest secrets Harry D'Souza and the MobLand crew don't want you to know. Number 5. The Cotswwells. Let's start with his precious estate. The name is the Cotswwells. Sounds fancy, right? That's exactly the point. Conrad didn't name his estate after the Cotswolds because he loves rolling hills and sheep. This guy named it after England's bougiest region because he wants you to forget he used to run drugs, bury bodies, and bribe half of London. The real Cotswolds is all about class, heritage, and tea with too much milk. So when Conrad slaps that name on his estate, what he's really saying is, hey, ignore the bloodstains, I'm basically royalty now. It's PR in real estate form. He's dressing up his crime castle in aristocratic wallpaper. And let's be honest, this isn't just about looking good, it's about legacy. When Eddie, Conrad's grandson, gets moved to the Cotswolds for protection, it's not just a safe house, it's a throne, a fortress that screams, we're not gangsters, we're gentry. Never mind the fact that there's probably a panic room under the wine cellar, that estate isn't just bricks and chandeliers, it's a mask. Number 4. The bunker location. Now let's take a sharp, grimy turn and talk about that bunker. You know the one where Harry D'Souza plays referee between the Dogan and Lazaro syndicates? That place? It's not just a creepy underground meeting spot, it's a metaphor. The design of that bunker didn't happen by accident. Production went full World War II on it. It's meant to feel like a war room, think Down Street Station during the Blitz. Tight hallways, bare lighting, a place where air feels like it's borrowed. And that's the genius. The Harrigans live in luxury upstairs, but the real power plays happen in this dark, stinking hole under the city. See what they did there? Upstairs it's all silk robes and oil paintings. Downstairs it's desperation and whispered threats. The contrast is brutal and brilliant. The Harrigans want to appear polished, but the bunker reminds us where the real business goes down. Crime lives underground, literally. And you can't ignore the London symbolism here. During the war, bunkers saved lives. In MobLand, they hold secrets, broker deals, and decide who walks out breathing. The bunker is more than a set piece, it's a character. It's London's twisted underbelly hiding beneath centuries of civilization. Number 3. The Irish accent. Alright, now for my favorite bit, the accents. Oh, the glorious, inconsistent, totally intentional Irish accents. Some critics say it's sloppy, I say it's layered genius. Conrad's accent is thick enough to butter toast with, and that's no accident. He's clinging to his Irish roots with both fists. It's his way of saying I may be a kingpin now, but I haven't forgotten where I came from. It's also a subtle jab at British high society. He doesn't want to become them, he wants to beat them at their own game. Then you get his son Kevin, who's mixing Irish with London street talk like it's a cocktail. That's what happens when you grow up in two worlds, one full of tradition, the other full of knives. Kevin's speech tells you everything. He's caught between Dad's legacy and the streets that raised him. And then there's the rest of the family, each with their own blend of brogue and Britannia. It's not a mistake, it's a map, a vocal family tree. The deeper the accent, the closer they are to the old country. The smoother the English, the more they've slipped into the London lifestyle. This isn't just fun for linguistics nerds, it's smart storytelling. It shows how culture mutates, how identity isn't passed down, it's chipped away at, generation by generation. One cousin sounds like Dublin, another sounds like Soho, and suddenly you're watching a crime saga about family, heritage, and slow-motion identity loss. And let's not forget who's running the show, Ronan Bennett and Guy Ritchie. These guys know gangland drama. They write crime stories like they've personally punched a corrupt cop in the face. So when they throw a bunch of Irish accents into a London crime family, it's not just for kicks, it's commentary. It's about survival, assimilation, and loyalty being tested in every sentence. Number 2. The historical London crime family. Sure, you've got Pierce Brosnan with his silver fox stare playing crime lord Conrad Harrigan, and Helen Mirren as his razor-sharp wife Maeve, running the family like a war general with pearls. But beneath the fictional names, there's a real map, and it leads straight back to the dark alleys of 1950s East London. I'm talking about the Cray twins, the Richardson gang, the kind of men who'd smile at you over a pint while planning your disappearance. The Harrigan clan isn't inspired by these guys, they are these guys, dressed up in modern threats and fentanyl deals. It's the same playbook: control territory, fight rivals, and make legit businesses dirty from the inside out. Mortuaries, nightclubs, they're not just locations, they're money laundering machines with neon lights and embalming fluid. And the Stevensons, their rivals, they're not just characters, they're echoes of every turf war that ever spilled blood on cobblestone. This isn't a made-up feud, it's history, with new guns and better haircuts. And speaking of guns, MobLand doesn't mess around there either. Number 1, the weapons. You know how most crime shows treat firearms like candy? Not here. MobLand does its homework. Every gun has a backstory, a vibe. Conrad carries the kind of pistol that says, "I drink scotch that costs more than your rent." Harry D'Souza, on the other hand, his gear is all business. Practical, efficient, like he's not planning to talk, just to finish the job clean and quiet. Even the background goons aren't walking around with random props. Their weapons tell you where they trained, who they trust, and how many jobs they've done. It's subtle, but it hits. And the way they get those guns, it's not Hollywood fantasy. London doesn't exactly have gun shops on every corner. They show the underground pipeline, risky, expensive, and deadly if you mess it up. And the sound? No over-the-top movie bangs. The gunfire in MobLand sounds like real weapons in real rooms. You feel it in your chest. No action movie glamour, just cold, hard truth. Now, Harry wants this all buried, right? But we're not done yet. Here's the bonus for you: Tommy's stuffs. Let's talk about Tommy Stevenson. Played by Felix Edwards, blink and you miss him. But every single item he owns tells a story, and then some. That watch? It's not just bling, it's a breadcrumb trail. It shows up later, confirming his death like a grim signature. It turns what could have been a throwaway plot into something personal, something that stings. Then there are the family photos. No filters, no smiles, just raw glimpses of the life he lived before bullets started flying. You see the man behind the crime, the son, the brother, and it wrecks you because MobLand doesn't want you to forget that these are people first, monster second. MobLand isn't playing dress-up with crime drama tropes, it's gutting them, flipping them, and handing us the bones. Harry D'Souza wants you to keep your head down and binge quietly, but now you know better. If you want more dirt, deeper cuts, and the secrets that didn't make it to air, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and drop a comment with what you think Harry's hiding next. Because in MobLand, silence gets you killed, and spoilers, they're just the beginning.